No one likes to fail. But when it comes to video games, kids can spend most of their time failing and still love playing. So what is it about video games that keeps them optimistic in the face of failure? Mark Rober, former NASA and Apple engineer and current science YouTuber, ran an experiment to try to answer this question. He had 50,000 participants attempt to solve a computer programming puzzle, and he randomly assigned two versions of the challenge. In one version, if participants weren't successful, they got a message that said, "That didn't work. Please try again." They didn't lose points for failing. In the other version, however, if participants weren't successful, they got a message that said, "That didn't work. You lost 5 points. You now have 195 points. Please try again." For those who lost points for failed attempts, their success rate in completing the puzzle was around 52%. For those who didn't lose points for failed attempts, their success rate was 68%. Participants in this group had nearly 2.5 times more attempts to solve the puzzle. On average, they learned more from trial and error and got better results. The takeaway from Rober's experiment is that when mistakes are not penalized, people are more likely to keep trying. And if they keep trying, they have more chances of eventually succeeding. Sounds straightforward, right? Yet in schools, we don't operate this way. Mistakes in school are penalized. Kids know that if they try and fail, they will get punished with a bad grade that will go on their permanent record. But when kids get the wrong answer, it means they haven't mastered this skill. Why are we penalizing them for this? Shouldn't we be giving them the chance to learn from their mistakes and try again and again until they master the skill? No wonder they give up when they face failure in school. If we want to teach kids to keep trying, we need to stop penalizing them for their mistakes. And if we want to teach kids to focus on learning, we need to stop focusing on how many points they lose along the way. So what if we reframed the learning process in a way that kids didn't concern themselves with failure? How much more could they learn? How much more successful could they be? Mark Rober calls this the Super Mario effect. Focusing on the princess and not the pits to stick with the task and to learn more. With this approach, failure is reframed as learning. I mean, think about it. In Super Mario video games, what matters is getting to the finish line and beating Bowser, regardless of how many tries it takes. Mistakes are seen as part of the learning process. Kids know that every time they fail, they gain new insights for their next try. They know that they can always try again. When we frame the learning challenges using the Super Mario effect, kids actually want to engage. It feels natural to ignore failures and to want to get up and try again and again and again. And as a result of constantly trying and failing, kids get really good and learn a ton in a short amount of time. I'm a big fan of gamifying the learning process. Instead of making grades the focus, let's push kids to focus on the cool end goal, regardless of how many tries it takes them to get there. Gamification will be key to transform childhood education. We need to get kids excited and curious about their own end goals, focusing less on short-term marks or grades. We need to normalize failure. Most of the people, products, and ideas we admire today failed painfully on their way to success. I'm looking to learn more about education projects out there that gamify learning. So let me know in the comments below if you know any. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and Fab Fridays, my weekly newsletter on childhood education. Thank you for watching.